Today I'm going to use this product, one of these engine no leaks, and I thought I would actually film the whole process in case anybody else is having this problem. What I did, I put a new engine in my car 3 years ago, and now it's leaking oil around my heads. Not my main seal, but around my heads. I don't really feel like taking the engine out, putting a new one in. I don't feel like putting on a new head gasket. I just don't feel like doing that. So I said, I'm gonna try one of these engine no leaks. So this particular one is called No Leak from a company, Gold Eagle. They're also from the mother company, Stable. It says engine oil stop leak. Stop leak repairs rear main seal. Even though I don't have a rear main seal, that's what the bottle says. I don't know if you can see it, so I'll just read what the back says. No Leak quickly stops engine oil leaks, including rear main seal leaks, and helps replace lost fluid. Our proprietary stop leak formula works effectively with all types of motor oils, including synthetics, and in all gasoline and diesel engines. Treats up to 5 quarts, 4.7 liters of oil. The directions are simple. You turn off vehicle engine, allow to cool, remove oil filler cap, pour contents of bottle into oil reservoir, do not overfill, replace filler cap. Leaks should stop within 200 miles of driving. If leaks continue, repairs may be necessary. So that's what the bottle says. Again, this is No Leak from Gold Eagle. So what I'm gonna do, I'm going to follow the directions, but before I do that, I'm gonna actually show you what the leak on my car looks like. Right now I have it jacked up on some ramps. I'm gonna show you the leak all up under it. Then I'm going to use my pressure washer, clean it all, put this in, go for 200 miles, and then show you what it looks like after 200 miles. Okay, here's my vehicle on some stands. You really can't see any leaks from the top, so I'm just gonna go straight to the bottom. Okay, now I'm directly under the engine. This is the transmission bell house, and you can see that there's a lot of oil right here. You can see on the transmission pan covered with oil. You can see on the starter, oil is all around the starter. On this side, sorry about that. On this side, there's the oil filter housing, and there's oil all around that. Now, I don't have an issue with the rear main seal. I don't know if you can see up in there, but I don't have an issue with it leaking there. Here's my oil plug. Don't have an issue with it there. It's the head gasket. So, like I said, I'm going to clean all this off with water with my pressure washer. I'm going to use the No Leak, drive 200 miles, and then we're going to come back and take a look. So, it's also leaking up here in the front, right behind the harmonic valve. Okay, I just got done spraying the under the engine with the pressure washer. And by the way, when I did the spraying, I put a tarp down because you don't want oil all on your driveway, plus you don't want it going into the gutters. So yeah, put a tarp down or something. Okay, here is the starter. Cleaned it off. Here's the transmission pan. Here's the bell housing. So pretty much I don't see oil anywhere. I'm about to drop this stuff in the engine, go 200 miles, and then we'll come back and see. So, oh yeah, by the way, on my starter, because there was so much oil up in there, it was slipping when it was trying to crank the engine, and I noticed every time I clean it, the car starts a little faster. So, just a side. Okay, so simply gonna take it, and pour all of it in, like they said. Pour the stuff in. Just gonna pour it all in. Not that it matters, but it's like a pretty blue-purple color. That means absolutely nothing. All right, go ahead and pour that in. Go ahead and reset the trip. It says 144. Now it says 0. So when that hits 200, I'll be right. I just reset the trip, so I'm gonna go drive 200 miles, probably 200 miles off-road in some dirt somewhere. And when I get done, when it hits 200 miles, I'll be back, I'll record it, and then we'll go from there. Hopefully this stuff works. This no leak, this Gold Eagle no leak. Okay, I'm back now. I went a little more than 200 miles, 213. So now I have the car jacked up. Let's go ahead and take a look at it. So as you see, there's one drop of oil right here on the ground. But I will say I've had the vehicle in this suspended position for about 10 minutes, and before that would have been a lot of oil. Now here's the bell house. There's the bell house, and here's the starter. I will say it's a considerable less amount of oil. There's the transmission, and some of this oil could be here from, you know, before the stop leak actually had a chance to work. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to clean it off with the water, let it dry, and then drive a few more miles, come back and see what it looks like. But from what I'm seeing right now, I would say that the stop leak has definitely had a huge impact, because there's not as much oil as I would normally see. So yeah, let me go ahead and clean this off, and then I'll come back and show you. Before I go ahead and rinse it off, here's the oil housing, which used to have a lot of oil by it. It still has oil, but not as much as it did. So like I said, I think the stop leak has definitely done something, and I'm cleaning off and see what it looks like after it dries. Okay, as you can see, I went and drove almost 10 miles more. I let the water dry, and let's see what it looks like now. Now, it's a little bit still right there. It's a little right there, but nothing is on the transmission. The starter does have a little bit of oil. And then on the oil filter side, I don't see anything. So it didn't stop it completely, but it made a huge difference. So I'm happy, even though it didn't stop it completely. Here is the can, here's the bottle one last time. It's Gold Eagle No Leak Engine Oil Stop Leak by Stable. My recommendations, it didn't completely stop the oil leak entirely, but it stopped at 90+%, and for that, I like it. I would recommend it, and I'm going to continue to use it. Hopefully I don't have to, but if I ever get a leak on another vehicle, I will use this stuff. So I hope that helps somebody. If you have any questions, feel free to hit me up and I will answer them as fast as possible. So you guys have a good day. And as usual, I appreciate you watching and thank you.